Welcome to the Windsors fans channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and show some love. I am your host, Liza. On this channel, we explore all things royal, with a keen eye on the intriguing dynamics of the Windsors. Your interaction helps us grow, so don't hesitate to like, share, and comment. Today, we delve into Robert Jobson's new royal biography, Catherine, the Princess of Wales. So, sit back, get comfortable, and let's unravel the royal narratives together. Robert Jobson, a staunch Charles and Camilla royalist, brings us a unique perspective on Kate, the Princess of Wales. This new royal biography, titled Catherine, the Princess of Wales, is the latest offering from Jobson's collection. Now, Jobson is no stranger to the royal court. His views are deeply entrenched in the Charles and Camilla camp, and this naturally influences his narrative. The sources Jobson draws from are predominantly those close to Charles and Camilla. This means that his biography of Kate is less about Kate herself and more about the king and queen consort. It also delves into how the institution of the monarchy has interacted with Kate over the years. Now, this would be an intriguing subject to dissect without any bias, but unfortunately, Jobson's agenda is quite apparent throughout his narrative. The book is rife with propaganda, so much so that it makes one wonder what exactly has transpired behind the palace gates in the past year. Ever since the coronation, there seems to be whispers of chaos within the Wales marriage and an undercurrent of drama between the two central royal couples, Charles and Camilla on one side and William and Kate on the other. A quick fact check reveals that Kate is not the complainer that Jobson makes her out to be. She does have a keen interest in fashion, but often falls short of the mark. Her work ethic, or rather the lack of it, has been a persistent issue, and it didn't just crop up during her second pregnancy, as Jobson would have you believe. In fact, the Windsors have shown this year that Kate isn't the linchpin that Jobson portrays her as. Despite her 6-month absence, the Windsors have proved that they can function perfectly well without Kate. Jobson's book, while controversial, provides a fascinating insight into the dynamics within the royal family. His representation of Kate may be contentious, but it certainly paints a vivid picture of the machinations within the royal court. Jobson's book delves deep into Kate's work ethic and her fashion sense, or the lack thereof. He paints a picture of the Duchess of Cambridge as a somewhat reluctant workhorse, content to stay in the background rather than take on a more active role. Jobson suggests that Kate's lack of a robust work ethic became particularly noticeable during her second pregnancy, a time when she was arguably needed the most. This critique is intriguing, as it contradicts the image of Kate as a committed and diligent member of the royal family. Jobson asserts that Kate seemingly prefers a more laid-back approach to her royal duties, choosing to focus more on her family life. This does not necessarily imply laziness, but rather a different set of priorities. Now let's talk fashion. We all know that Kate's style is often under the media's microscope. However, Jobson suggests that Kate is not as interested in being a fashion plate as one might expect. In fact, he posits that Kate has failed to make a significant impact in the world of royal fashion. This is a bold statement considering Kate is often praised for her elegant and timeless fashion choices. Jobson's critique suggests that Kate is more interested in substance over style, choosing to focus on her duties and responsibilities rather than on her wardrobe. Kate's fashion choices, therefore, are not aimed at making a statement, but are reflective of her practical and down-to-earth personality. However, it's worth noting that fashion and work ethic are just two aspects of Kate's role within the royal family. These critiques do not necessarily diminish her contributions or her importance within the monarchy. Instead, they highlight the complexities and contradictions of being a modern royal, with expectations and scrutiny at an all-time high. Jobson's critique of Kate's work ethic and fashion sense raises interesting questions about her role within the royal family. It invites us to look beyond the surface and consider the pressures and challenges that come with being a duchess in the 21st century. Jobson proposes that Kate serves as the linchpin within the royal family. This is a bold claim, suggesting that the Duchess of Cambridge is the element that holds the royal family together, that she is the stabilizing force amidst the pomp and circumstance. According to Jobson, Kate's role extends beyond the glitz and glamour of royal life and into the very fabric of the monarchy itself. Jobson's portrayal of Kate as the linchpin is a fascinating one. It suggests that her role is not just about attending state events or being a fashion icon, but about maintaining the harmony and balance within the royal family. It's a role that requires a great deal of strength and resilience, of diplomacy and tact. According to Jobson, Kate possesses all these qualities in abundance. But what happens when the linchpin is removed? Jobson's book addresses this very question. He refers to a period of 6 months when Kate was notably absent from public life. Her disappearance sparked concern and speculation, leading many to question the stability of the royal family without her. Yet, as Jobson points out, the Windsors proved that they could function without Kate. They continued with their royal engagements, their charity work, and their public appearances. The machine of the monarchy did not grind to a halt. This revelation adds a layer of complexity to Jobson's argument. While he posits Kate as the linchpin, he also acknowledges the resilience of the royal family. Perhaps the truth lies somewhere in between. Maybe Kate is not the linchpin in the traditional sense, but rather an important cog in the wheel. Her absence may not cause the monarchy to crumble, but her presence certainly enriches it. She brings a unique perspective, a modern sensibility, and a calming influence that may well be the glue that holds the royal family together. Jobson's portrayal of Kate as the linchpin brings a new dimension to our understanding of the dynamics within the royal family. It paints a picture of a woman who is more than just a princess, a woman who is a key player in the intricate game of royal life. Jobson's book suggests that there has been significant drama behind the scenes within the royal family. Delving deeper into Jobson's narrative, we uncover a web of intrigue and tension that, according to him, has been brewing within the royal family. The serene facade of the monarchy apparently conceals a whirlpool of chaos and drama. The epicenter of this tumult, Jobson implies, is the Wales marriage, hinting at a storm brewing behind the closed doors of Charles and Camilla's union. The drama isn't confined to the Wales couple. The plot thickens as Jobson brings to light the supposed friction between the two central royal couples, Charles and Camilla versus William and Kate. The book alludes to a royal rift, a power struggle of sorts, that pits the future king and his consort against the younger, popular couple. Jobson's account paints a picture of a monarchy in turmoil, with each party vying for influence and control. It's important to note that these are Jobson's interpretations and should be taken with a grain of salt. Nevertheless, the narrative does make one wonder about the hidden dynamics within the royal family. Is there a real struggle for power and influence, or is it merely a figment of Jobson's imagination, a product of his obvious bias towards the Charles and Camilla camp? Perhaps the most intriguing aspect of Jobson's narrative is the claim that Kate is not the linchpin of the royal family, a role often attributed to her. According to him, the Windsors proved this year that everything was perfectly fine without Kate. This statement, while controversial, does raise questions about Kate's actual role and influence within the royal family. In conclusion, while Jobson's book may be filled with what some might call propaganda, it does offer a unique perspective on the hidden dynamics within the royal family. Whether these claims are true or not is a matter of personal interpretation. Jobson's book, while controversial, sheds light on the hidden dynamics within the royal family. Jobson's new royal biography, Catherine, the Princess of Wales, offers a unique and controversial perspective on the royal family. It's a tale woven with threads of royal duty, fashion faux pas, and the intriguing dynamics within the Windsor household. The book paints a picture of Princess Kate, a woman who refuses to be pigeonholed into carrying out particular duties. A woman who, contrary to popular belief, has little interest in being a fashion plate. Jobson's narrative suggests that Kate's work ethic, or lack thereof, has been a topic of discussion within the royal circles for quite some time, even before her second pregnancy. Interestingly, Jobson also positions Kate as the linchpin of the royal family, a point that was put to test when she disappeared for 6 months, only for the Windsors to demonstrate that the monarchy could function perfectly fine without her. Delving deeper into the royal dynamics, the book hints at a tumultuous period following the coronation. It suggests a rift between the two central royal couples, Charles and Camilla versus William and Kate, adding a layer of drama to the already complex royal narrative. However, it's important to remember that Jobson's book is just one perspective, primarily sourced from the Charles and Camilla side of the royal family. As with any story, there are always multiple viewpoints and interpretations. Thank you everyone for watching the video. Show some love by subscribing and sharing the video. Remember to leave a comment. Thank you. I am your loyal host, Liza.